You've won upward of 10 or more weeks in a row, dominating the King of the Court competition. So I have to ask, how are you doing this, and what's the game plan going into these matchups?
Yeah, it all starts like in the beginning of the year. All starts with repetition. I found some friends who.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Golden State, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Smooth, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect a team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, and that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
And the pass to Green. Butler against McDaniel. Here's Smooth. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Butler against McDaniel. Pass to Gobert. Down low. And Edwards with the stop.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Smooth. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively is the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Good on both. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now here's Randall. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Conley's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Smooth. And that one hits back iron.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Smooth. After the basket by Minnesota. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Edwards. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Curry on the wing. Covered by Conley. Curry passes to Green. Here's Smooth. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Now here's McDaniels. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league. And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State, trailing by 4. Smooth, that's good.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here is Conley. Hasn't made one yet. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Curry passes to Smooth. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Warriors trail by 4. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
And it's Butler missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley up top, guarded by Curry. Outside for Randall. That shot off. Great tee that time from Green.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Smooth. And rejection by McDaniels.
With a swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
Here's Edwards. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Smooth. Over by Conley. Kept alive. Jackson Davis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Conley against Curry. Conley's shot is off. Warriors trail by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's check it.